but the peace of mind was absolutely priceless. I left their office feeling empowered and ready to execute my plan flawlessly. I reached out to a lawyer just to understand my options. The consultation was incredibly eye-opening. They told me exactly what I needed to document and how to legally protect myself before making a move. It cost me a few $100s, but the peace of mind was absolutely priceless. I left their office feeling empowered and ready to execute my plan flawlessly. I spent the entire weekend doing a deep dive into the documents. I organized everything into separate folders, color-coding the discrepancies. It was tedious work, but the adrenaline kept me going. I found deleted emails, hidden receipts, and logs that proved my suspicions were entirely correct. It was a goldmine of evidence. I made multiple digital backups and printed hard copies, hiding them in a secure location just in case. I started quietly recording all of our interactions. I live in a one-party consent state, so everything I captured was perfectly legal. Listening back to the tapes was chilling. Hearing the casual manipulation and lies in high definition made me sick to my stomach. It was all the proof I would ever need, perfectly preserved and ready to be deployed when the time was right. That night, I could not sleep at all. I kept tossing and turning, replaying the entire conversation in my head. Every little detail that I had previously ignored suddenly felt like a massive red flag. I got out of bed around 3 in the morning, went to the kitchen, and started writing down a timeline of events. The more I wrote, the more obvious the deception became. I had been completely blind to what was happening right under my nose. The sheer audacity of the whole thing left me speechless. I could not wrap my head around how someone could be so completely selfish and detached from reality. They walked around with this smug expression, completely unaware that I knew everything. Every time they spoke to me, it took every ounce of my self-control not to scream in their face. I knew I had to play the long game if I wanted true justice. I discovered they had actually crowd-funded the trip and pocketed the cash, while forcing me to pay. I packed my bags and flew home early. AITA for leaving them with the hotel bill?